Hey there, and once again, welcome to the Weeb Lounge. I am Nick, and in this character spotlight, Squirrel Girl returns. This is not your regular Ren, this is Ranger Ren. And I could make a lot of, squirrel nut jokes and everything right now, but I'm not going to. Squirrel Girl is a little nutty. There's your joke. Oh, my life. Okay. Now, I'm going to be going through these skills and everything, and you're going to think maybe at first it could be pretty good, useful. Let's go ahead and get to that. All right, skill number 1, Nut Breaker. Oh no, do I have to make a joke? I mean, if this is your waifu, you're done. That's all there is to it. Squirrel Girl did. Nope, not going to go there. Skill number 1, Nut Breaker, a frontline physical damage attack and physical defense down. But for whatever reason, greatly reduces your own action speed. That sucks. All right. Skill number 2, we'll just keep on going on. Nut Slash. Oh no. Okay. Another frontline physical damage attack and physical defense down. Okay, so it's like physical defense down, physical defense down. I wonder what the Union Burst is going to be, right? Get to the EX skill, it increases her physical attack power. If you happen to have her at 5 stars, it greatly increases her physical attack power. But what about that Union Burst? Union Burst Nut Execution. She better not be anyone's waifu. I'll tell you that right now. Unless you are like Kuka and when you're like, okay, hurt me. No, do not. This is Squirrel Girl, you got to go. All right. The Union Burst is yet another frontline damage attack and physical defense down. So she has two regular old skills do defense down. This does the defense down. So a whole bunch of defense down. We know defense down stacks, right? Huh. And if you sit there and add it up, it's pretty significant. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's higher than a lot of characters. I mean, maybe most of them, to be honest. And if they stack and everything, it's like, ooh, that's pretty good. Now, she doesn't have any kind of 6-star, doesn't have unique equipment, even though I wouldn't be surprised if in the near shortish kind of sort of term or whatever that she gets one, because she kind of needs it. But let's go ahead, throw her after a spear or something, or she'd probably just go after nuts. She's just going to find some nuts. She is the executioner of nuts. I really shouldn't even try going there. It's just, I mean, there's so many jokes and everything I can think of and everything, but I'm so clustered right now. It's just, nah, I'm not going to do it. Just not going to do it. Okay, now, on the surface, like I mentioned earlier, this character has an awful lot of physical defense down debuffs. All right? And, her DPS is meh. That's not what you bring her in for or whatever. It's for that defense down. And the defense down debuff stack. I mean, you can take her and a couple other characters, defense down, all kind of crazy, and it's great, right? No, it's not. All right, now, her big problem is not this. Okay, all the acorns just go flying. Couldn't even finish them off. See, her damage is not good. Period. But that, like I said, that's not what you bring her in for. What really rates this character down, now this character is considered like an A tier to B tier character. She is generally a below average character. Not a character you would generally waste any time on. And that's my recommendation. Don't waste any time on her. She's not worth it. She pulls out a handheld. I do not recall this. She pulls out a handheld. Okay, my respect level went up at least a little bit of a tick. Okay, she got the handheld. That's fine. But the big detriment is that attack speed, action speed down. That's what kills this character. That's absolutely kills this character. Here's what you have to do. The action speed reduction is severe to a degree, okay? And what you want to do with defense down debuffs is constantly stack them and reapply. Okay, you don't want them to fall off, and you want your action speed to be high enough to where it's constant, right? You want to keep going. And there's ways around this by using other characters, because any character at any time can only have one action speed buff and or debuff. So if let's say she puts on that action speed debuff, and immediately after that, some other character does an action speed buff, an up buff. Well, it negates it and you're back to normal, okay? She ends up becoming useful, getting that physical defense down. But the thing is, you have to use somebody who's going to give her action speed up. So you're already compromised in your composition. And the other character that you bring along or whatever might not really suit the bill for the rest of the group, and you're trying to use one character to negate a negative effect of your own character that you put in, where you can optimize a little bit better, maybe not get as much physical defense reduction, but you'll have more DPS overall because the other character that you're bringing in isn't all dumb and stuff. Yeah, and plus there's the timing. You know, she could do her skill number 1, get the action speed debuff, and then, you know, it's a few turns down the line when finally somebody else does the buff, and there you have all that downtime in between. You have buffs dropping off and all this other stuff. It starts to become like math. I don't do math. I don't do math. A lot of you guys probably don't want to do math. What I hope you do is like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, even if this video is a little nutty. Oh, I need to quit. I really do. Yeah, so you get this, if this character shows up on the banner, do whatever the case may be. Just don't. The only hope is that she gets special equipment, unique equipment. If she gets unique equipment, because it's the skill 1 that's causing the trouble, unique equipment always upgrades or changes skill number 1. If the unique equipment negates the debuff and adds just a little bit something else, then this character will probably pop to an S tier, maybe even better, depending what the heck goes on with that unique equipment. Could be a game changer for this character. So if you want to roll the dice, I guess you could roll the dice on this character. You know, get her, set her off to the side, be like, okay, I'm prepared for when she gets unique equipment, and then cross your fingers like all stupid and hope that it negates that debuff for the action speed. But if it doesn't negate that debuff, then it's just a pure waste of time, and I don't know if you guys want to spend your precious jewels on a gamble like that. I know I got this character completely random in the gotchas. I didn't go for her. I wasn't there when her banner originally popped up or whatever, or I just passed on it, one or the two. So it wasn't ever really an issue for me. She just kind of showed up. But I do have a little bit of hope for her, because, you know, Squirrel Girl is cute, even though she's trying to wreck my mid-round here. Ooh, okay. That's a different type of gamble altogether. We'll see you guys in the next video.